Mom, where are you right now?
Why? Why do you feel the need to ask that?
Because today's Kevin's birthday. You said we'd celebrate together as a family. I came all the way back to the house thinking we'd be doing something together, but there's no one here.
Of course not. We've already started celebrating. Just the three of us.
Wait, what? What do you mean, just the three of you?
What do you think I mean? We're a family. Obviously, we're going to celebrate Kevin's birthday together.
And what about me? Am I not part of the family?
Ren, do you even understand where you stand right now?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means stop acting like you're still part of this family. You dropped out of high school, you're living alone doing God knows what, and now you think you can just stroll in and act like everything's normal because it's your brother's birthday? Let me guess, you figured you'd score a free meal by showing up and pretending like you belong?
That's not what this is. I came because I thought we were supposed to celebrate together. And I am working, Mom. I've told you this before. I've been holding down a steady job.
Oh, you mean that janitorial job?
Yes, I work in cleaning services. It's honest work, and I earn my paycheck like anyone else.
Cleaning is what people at the bottom do, Ren. It's degrading, filthy work that no respectable person would take pride in. I don't want someone like that anywhere near my home. Or Kevin.
Why would you even say something like that? The company I work for is a respected firm. We clean schools, hospitals, and places that people rely on. And the people I work with, they're kind, hardworking, decent human beings.
Oh, please. Those people are just drifters who couldn't find anything better. That's not a career, Ren. It's a dead end. You want me to respect that? I don't. I never will.
Are you seriously still saying these things?
Meanwhile, Kevin has been making us so proud. He graduated from a top university and is climbing the ranks at a leading company. He's an elite. You chose to settle.
I know Kevin's done well for himself. I never said otherwise.
Actually, there's more. He just found out he's getting promoted to section manager starting next year. We're celebrating that too. We're having a wonderful dinner at an upscale restaurant, and no, you're not invited.
Are you serious right now? I can't even sit at the table with you. I'm his sister. I'm your daughter.
Yes, and you chose to throw all of that away. Someone like you has no place in a restaurant like this. You'd embarrass us.
I didn't drop out of high school because I wanted to. You know that. Things were hard back then.
Hard or not, that was your decision. And just because you messed up then doesn't mean you had to give up entirely. You could have gone to community college. You could have taken online courses. People make it work all the time. But instead, you lazed your way into a dead-end job, and now you think you're owed something?
So you're just calling me a lazy dropout and a fake worker?
Exactly. You're a parasite, and until you do something meaningful with your life, you'll remain one. If you really want to be accepted as part of this family, then prove it. Step up. Start by repaying all the kindness we've shown you over the years, all the sacrifices we made. Maybe then I'll consider letting you back in.
I have been trying, you know. I just didn't think I had to jump through hoops for your approval.
Well, you thought wrong. Anyway, this conversation is over. We're heading to a lovely bar after this for drinks, and I don't want my night ruined with more of your whining. Don't text me again tonight.
Hey, Uncle Doug. It's been a while.
Well, if it isn't Ren, it really has been a while. How are you?
I was wondering, would it be okay if I came over today? Maybe soon, like in the next hour?
Oh, are you back in town? Visiting the old place?
Yeah, I came home earlier this afternoon.
I see. You sure you want to come over right now? It's almost dinner time. Wouldn't you rather have dinner with everyone else at the house?
They're already eating, just the three of them. You know, it's Kevin's birthday today.
Wait, you mean they're having a birthday dinner for your brother and didn't include you?
Pretty much. I showed up hoping we'd have dinner as a family, and apparently that only applies to the three of them. I didn't want to just sit around and eat alone, especially not after making the effort to come back. So I thought maybe I could join you and Aunt Amy tonight instead.
Those damn fools! Did they have any idea how much they've hurt you over the years? How dare they treat you like that, especially today?
They still can't accept that I took that janitorial job. I think it still bothers them that I didn't go the path they wanted. Just earlier, Mom said some pretty awful things, but honestly, I'm used to it by now.
I'm so sorry, Ren. I don't even know what to say anymore. I hate that my own brother, your dad, can be so damn blind.
Don't worry about it. I've had you and Aunt Amy looking out for me since the beginning, and that's more than most people get. Back when I dropped out and couldn't get hired anywhere, you gave me a chance at your factory. You took a risk on me when no one else would. That job helped keep our household afloat. I'll never forget that.
All I did was the bare minimum, kiddo. Honestly, I still feel like I failed you. I wish I'd done more.
Please don't say that. You taught me so much about work, about how to show up and push through even when it's hard. You were the first person who treated me like I had potential instead of being a disappointment. That foundation you gave me, it's what's kept me going.
You've come so far, Ren. I mean it. I'm proud of you. Really damn proud.
Thanks, Uncle Doug. That means a lot. So, would it still be alright if I come over now?
Of course! Come on by! Amy's going to be thrilled to see you. I'll let her know you're on your way.
Thank you, really. I'm heading over now. See you soon.
Ren, seriously? Why didn't you come to my birthday dinner?
Are you seriously asking that? Don't play dumb. You know exactly why I didn't show up.
Let me guess, Mom told you not to come?
That's right. She made it pretty clear I wasn't welcome.
God, she's unbelievable!
Oh, come on. Don't act surprised. You knew this was going to happen. It's the same thing every year. She worships you and treats me like some kind of stain on the family name.
Well, yeah, she's always favored me and never really hid how much she resents you. But to be fair, you kinda brought that on yourself. I mean, dropping out of high school, that's like the ultimate slap in the face to her. If you wanted any chance at staying in her good graces, you should have done what I did and kept your head down, studied hard, gotten into a good college. You know, not made her feel ashamed.
If I could have done all that, don't you think I would have? You act like I chose the harder path just to spite her.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses. Honestly, it's kinda pathetic. You just sound bitter because things didn't work out for you the way they did for me.
Why are you even texting me right now? Just to rub it in? Don't tell me you actually expected me to show up after everything.
I figured you wouldn't, but hey, I still thought you'd at least send me some kind of birthday gift. You know, common courtesy and all.
Are you serious?
Totally. I'm not asking for a sweater or some useless trinket or whatever. I'm a grown man now and I'd prefer cash. Let's say $1,000. That's fair, right?
$1,000? Are you out of your mind?
Come on, you're working now, right? You've got money coming in. It's not like I'm asking you to hand it to me in person. Just transfer it to my account, quick and easy.
You've got a job too, don't you? I heard you just got promoted.
I did. Manager starting next month. And yeah, my company's huge. I can get reimbursed for practically anything. Expense accounts, bonuses, perks, you name it. But money disappears fast, you know? 1,000 from you would go a long way right now.
Let me ask you something. Are you giving back to mom and dad at all? They paid for your college, helped you get where you are. Are you sending them anything each month?
Of course I am, but that's not the point right now, is it?
Unbelievable. Fine, I'll send it. Not because you deserve it, but because I'm tired of going in circles with you.
Awesome. Sooner the better. Thanks, sis. Catch you later.
Mom, hey, I wanted to ask you for a favor.
A favor? What is it now?
Well, I had an accident at work today. I fell down the stairs and hurt myself. Turns out I fractured one of my ribs and got a concussion too.
What? Are you serious? What were you even doing?
I was just heading down to the storage room to restock the supply cart. I lost my footing and slipped. The doctors want to monitor me for a couple days, just to make sure the concussion isn't serious, so they admitted me for observation.
Okay, and what does that have to do with me?
Well, since I can't really move around right now, I was hoping you could go by my place and grab a few things for me. Some clothes, toiletries, my phone charger. If you drive over now, you'd still have plenty of time to make it here before visiting hours end.
Why would I do that? Do you think gas grows on trees or something? Driving across town for your nonsense isn't free, you know.
I'll cover the gas, I promise. I'll pay you back whatever it costs.
Yeah, right. Like you have that kind of money. You're working as a janitor, for God's sake. There's no way you make enough to pay me anything worth my time.
That's not fair, Mom. I am working. I'm supporting myself. Can't you just help me this once? I'm asking you as family.
And how many times do I have to say this? You're not family. At least not to me.
Why? Why would you say something like that?
Because you're an embarrassment, that's why. You dropped out of high school and never made anything of yourself. With a background like that, you should at least be bending over backward to earn your place in this family again.
What are you even talking about? I've been trying.
Try looking at your brother. Kevin sends us $5,000 every single month. That's what real children do. That's how you show your parents you care.
Wait, Kevin sends you that much?
Of course he does! He graduated from a top university, landed a six-figure job, and actually thinks about his parents, unlike you.
I send money too, though.
What, your laughable little $50 transfers? That's not support, that's just pocket change. A kid who can only manage that might as well be a stranger.
So, let me get this straight. If I don't give you money, then I'm not part of the family?
Exactly! That's how things work in this household. We're business-minded people. If you're not contributing, you're just baggage.
That's not how families are supposed to work. Isn't there supposed to be love? Compassion?
Oh, we have plenty of love for Kevin. He's successful, respectable, and educated. But you, a high school dropout scrubbing floors for a living, I need money just to tolerate your existence.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Believe it. I've wanted to say this for a long time. Pretending to care about you, pretending you were still my daughter, was exhausting. It's honestly a relief to finally be honest with you. You never deserve to call yourself part of this family.
So this is how you really feel. Does Dad feel the same way?
Of course. We've both agreed on this for years.
Then fine, I'll stop sending the money. No more $50 from now on.
Wow, can't even part with $50 now? You're proving my point.
That's right. From today on, we're not family. We're just strangers. Don't expect another penny from me.
Do whatever you want. You were a disappointment from day one.
Thanks for confirming it. And for what it's worth, goodbye.
Excuse me? What the hell is going on here?
I'm sorry, but could you not message me like we're close? You made it perfectly clear that I'm just a stranger to you now, remember?
This isn't the time for that nonsense. Cut it out.
Oh, then what is this about?
The money. The monthly transfers. What the hell did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I stopped sending money, that's what.
Well, the $50 is still coming in, isn't it?
Yes, and?
And where's the rest? Where's the $5,000? It's missing. What's going on?
Think about it for a second, Mom. It's not that hard to figure out. I was the one who's been sending you the $5,000 every month, not Kevin.
Excuse me? Are you actually trying to claim that was you? Don't be ridiculous. There's no way someone like you could afford that. You're just a janitor.
There you go again, mocking me, dismissing me.
No, I'm not mocking you. I'm being realistic. To send $5,000 a month, you'd have to be making at least 10 grand monthly. Don't tell me a janitor makes that kind of money.
And you're right, a janitorial job alone wouldn't be enough. But that's not all I do.
Then what exactly do you do?
Yes, I work in cleaning, but I don't just work. I run the company. I own it. I started it from scratch and built it into something successful.
You're saying you run a business? Like a company? That you're the boss?
Yes, I've told you this before, though you clearly weren't listening. You've never cared enough to ask what I do. You just assumed I was scrubbing floors forever.
But how did you, of all people, end up as a company owner?
Remember when I started working at Uncle Doug's factory after middle school? I wasn't qualified to do much, so they let me handle the cleaning, and funny enough, I actually enjoyed it. I studied different cleaning techniques, read manuals, watched tutorials. Then I got hired by a real cleaning agency and gained hands-on experience. After a few years, I saved enough to start my own cleaning business. Now I manage teams, contracts, schedules, the real business, and it's doing well enough that I could afford to send $5,000 a month. Until now.
Wait, are you serious?
Completely. I can send you the company name if you'd like to look it up. My name's right there on the registry. Still think I'm lying?
No, that won't be necessary. So, you're telling me that this whole time you were sending us $5,000?
Yes, and Kevin, he's been sending you the $50. I figured he was contributing something, and I didn't want to embarrass him. But now I see just how deep the favoritism runs.
But that makes no sense! Kevin's the successful one. He has the big job and the fancy title.
I don't know the details, but he's clearly not managing his money well. He's asked me for handouts more than once, so I wouldn't be surprised if $50 is truly the best he can manage.
But does this mean you're not going to send anything anymore?
Why would I? You made it clear I'm not your daughter, just a burden, just a high school dropout janitor. You only ever saw my worth in dollar signs, so why should I keep giving?
Wait, don't say that! Losing that $5,000 a month will completely wreck our finances! You can't just cut us off without warning!
Then maybe you should consider getting a job. Didn't you say we come from a family of business people? Although, I'm starting to think I might have been the only one with any business sense.
That's not fair!
What's not fair is being humiliated and cut off from my own family for years, only to find out the son you worshipped could barely scrape together $50. You didn't love me, you loved my money, and now that it's gone, you finally realize what you've lost.
Please, don't do this.
Too late. From now on, don't call, don't text, and don't expect a single cent from me.
Hey, Ren, are you okay?
Okay, what do you mean? Did something happen?
I mean, with Mom and Dad, have you made up with them yet?
Made up? There's nothing to make up. We didn't have a fight. We just stopped pretending to be family. We're strangers now. That's all.
Well, they're freaking out. You should have seen them panicking like crazy. They started pressuring me to send more money like I could just pull it out of nowhere.
So, are you going to send it?
Hell no, why would I? That's my money. I worked for it. Honestly, even that $50 I sent feels like too much. They don't appreciate anything.
So, I'm guessing this isn't a welfare check, right? What do you want?
Okay, yeah, I do have a favor to ask. Are you guys hiring at your company?
We are, actually. There's always demand in this field. Cleaning companies are constantly short on staff. But why do you ask?
Because I might need a job. Things aren't looking so great at my end.
Wait, hold on. You work at a huge corporation. You always made a big deal about your salary, your title, your expense account. What happened?
Yeah, about that. Turns out they're not too thrilled with the way I've been using the company card.
Excuse me? You told me you could use it for anything, and now you're saying you got in trouble for it?
I thought I was following the rules. They said we had a lot of flexibility, but apparently some of my expenses were inappropriate or unauthorized. My manager flipped out. They're in meetings now deciding on my punishment, but the word termination came up.
So, you're about to be fired?
Looks that way.
Wow, and you came to me after everything?
Come on, you're my sister. You're running your own company. I'm not saying I want to be a janitor, but maybe you could make me like vice president or something?
Vice president? Are you kidding me?
What? I'm your brother. Doesn't that count for something?
Kevin, just because we share DNA doesn't mean I'm handing out titles like candy. You don't just waltz into my company and demand a leadership role when you've never done a single day of work in this industry.
Don't be so stingy. I mean, you're the CEO and I'm your brother. It makes sense, right?
No, it doesn't. It's actually insane. You seriously think family ties are enough to override experience, competence, and basic integrity?
But I'm in a tough spot. You'd really turn your back on your own brother?
Let me ask you something. When Mom and Dad were tearing me apart, calling me a failure, humiliating me in front of everyone, did you defend me even once?
I mean, I didn't agree with what they said. I thought it was messed up, honestly.
But did you ever say anything? Did you ever stand up for me?
Well, we stayed in touch, didn't we? We got along, right?
Kevin, we got along because you came to me for money. When I was being ridiculed and cast out, you laughed along with them. You acted like I deserved it. I was the family punchline, and you never once said, "Hey, this isn't right."
Okay, I get it. I'm sorry, all right?
No, sorry doesn't cut it anymore. You don't get to ask for favors now just because you're the one struggling.
But I graduated from a prestigious university! I've got a degree, credentials!
And yet you still misused company funds. That tells me all I need to know about your judgment and responsibility. I don't care what school you went to. If I can't trust you with a company card, I sure as hell won't trust you with my company.
So that's it? You're really just gonna turn me away?
That's right. I built this business from nothing. I worked for every contract, every employee, every dollar. You laughed at me for years, and now you expect me to save you?
You're unbelievable.
Look in the mirror, Kevin, and maybe this time, figure things out on your own, like I had to.
mine. Hey, Uncle Doug, mind if I ask you for a favor?
Kevin, that's a surprise. You asking for a favor?
Yeah, well, you still run that factory, right?
Sure do. Why?
I was thinking maybe I could come work there.
Wait, what? What happened to your job?
I left it. Things didn't exactly work out. But I remember you once saying the factory doesn't have anyone to take over when you retire, right? So I thought, maybe I could be that person. If you're willing, I'd be up for it.
Are you serious? You think you could just walk into a place like this and run it without any real experience? Come on, Kevin, don't be ridiculous.
Didn't Ren manage to do it? And she didn't even graduate high school.
Because Ren worked her tail off. She started from the bottom and showed up every single day without complaint.
Well, then I can do the same. Just give me the chance.
No, Kevin, you can't. I've watched you over the years. Sure, you took school seriously, but everything else, you always gave up when things got tough. You don't finish what you start, and you don't know how to work with people. You're not a team player. That kind of attitude won't cut it here, let alone qualify you to take over an entire factory.
Come on, Uncle Doug, please. I'm out of options right now. I'm basically unemployed.
You graduated from a top university. You've got credentials. You can find a new job if you actually put your mind to it.
Yeah, but I don't want just any job. I want something with flexibility. A place where I don't have to follow pointless rules or deal with micromanagement. I want freedom to do things my way.
So you thought my factory would be that place?
To be honest, I was hoping Ren would give me a spot at her company, but she shot me down pretty hard.
And I don't blame her. What did you expect?
She's always been cold to me. I think she resents me for going to college. She's jealous and uses that to be spiteful.
That's enough! Don't say another word like that! If there's anyone in this family who's ever put others ahead of themselves, it's Ren!
You're just seeing what you want to see. You don't know the whole story.
No, Kevin. You're the one who doesn't know the story.
What are you talking about?
Ren didn't skip high school because she was lazy or stupid. She made that choice for you, for your sake.
Huh? What does that even mean?
Your parents made one reckless financial decision after another. They were constantly trying to invest in ventures they didn't understand and failed. The bills kept piling up. You were both on the verge of losing the house. When Ren realized the mess they were in, she begged your parents to let you go to college, even if it meant she had to give up her education.
That can't be true!
She promised them she'd work whatever jobs she could, cover living expenses, and keep the lights on just so you could have a future. She sacrificed everything for you.
Why didn't she ever tell me?
Because that's who Ren is. She doesn't do things for credit or recognition. She does it because she cares, even when you never cared back.
But if that's true, then why did Dad always call her lazy? Why did Mom act like she was just a freeloader?
Because your dad's a fool. He couldn't stand that Ren had a mind of her own. He thought if she didn't follow his blueprint, she was betraying the family.
You mean because she didn't want to take over the factory?
Exactly. He wanted Ren to be the heir. She was perfect for it. Sharp, disciplined, and respected by the crew. But she had a vision for something bigger. She wanted to build something from scratch, so she left to start her own company.
So he felt betrayed?
Yeah, but instead of being proud, he chose bitterness. He twisted the story, made her look ungrateful and lazy. Even when she kept sending money to help them, he never gave her credit, just labeled her a dropout and cut her out.
That's unreal! I had no idea!
Of course you didn't, because you never asked. You just listened to whatever they told you and treated her like a joke.
Okay, but how is that my fault? I didn't know any of this. I was kept in the dark. It's not fair to blame me for something I didn't understand.
No, Kevin, you didn't want to understand. You had a choice to see what was going on, but it was easier to laugh at Ren than to stand by her. That makes you complicit.
So you're really not going to give me a job?
No, I'm not. You and your parents have taken enough from this family. You used Ren, discarded her, and now you want back in because you're in trouble? Absolutely not.
Fine. I don't need your charity anyway. I'll find something else.
Good. Do it without dragging any more of us down.
Whatever.
Hey, can you stop doing weird things like this?
What weird things? What are you talking about now?
We're already struggling here since you selfishly decided to cut off the money you were sending us. Do you have any idea how hard things have gotten for us?
Don't act like you're some kind of victim. We're not family anymore. You made that perfectly clear. If you're in trouble, maybe Kevin can step up and help you. Isn't he the golden child?
Kevin? I wish. He suddenly quit his company and now he's gone completely silent. I haven't heard from him in weeks. Even the tiny $50 he was sending stopped coming in.
Huh, so that's how it is. And this is where you start blaming me, right? What exactly do you want?
A few days ago, this collection notice came in the mail. Some kind of debt payment demand. It has your fingerprints all over it. Tell me this isn't your doing.
You really don't remember, do you? That's your debt, the one you and Dad racked up when your business plans went belly up.
Wait, what? You're not seriously saying this collection notice is for that, are you? You're not asking us to repay the money you sent, are you?
I'm not that petty. I'm not asking for any of the money I sent you. But that debt, that belongs to you and Dad. I've been paying it off on your behalf for years now.
What? You've been paying it? This whole time?
Of course. You think that kind of debt just magically disappears? I've been covering those payments month after month while you've sat there acting like I don't do anything. But I've stopped. I told the lender the situation. They've transferred the debt back to its rightful owners. You two.
What? You can't be serious. You can't just dump it back on us like that.
Why not? It's not my debt. You're the ones who made those financial decisions. I just cleaned up your mess for years because I still felt like I owed you something as a daughter. But not anymore.
Ren, wait. Don't do this. We can't handle that debt. We can barely afford groceries, let alone start paying off a huge loan.
Then get a job. Figure it out. That's what adults do when they're in trouble.
How can you be so cold? You're my daughter! Don't you feel any gratitude for the years we raised you? For the roof we gave you? The food you ate?
I did feel gratitude. That's why I sent money. That's why I worked my butt off to pay down your debt while juggling my own life.
I know, but still.
But then you told me flat out that I'm not family unless I keep paying you. You said I'm nothing more than a cash machine. Why on earth would I keep thinking of you as family after that? You made your choice. You decided money was more important than me.
Wait, no! Please, Ren, don't abandon me like this. I'm begging you.
You have got to be kidding me. You treated me like garbage, dismissed everything I did, and now you want help? I'm not that kind of pushover anymore. I've already repaid my debt to you 100 times over. From now on, you and Dad can figure things out yourselves.
What about Kevin? He's your brother. Why won't he help us?
Honestly, I don't think Kevin ever cared about you two the way you believed he did. That's why he bailed the moment things got hard. He's not coming back, so yeah, don't expect him to save you.
No, this can't be happening. Both of you turning your backs on me after everything.
You should have thought about that before treating the people around you like they exist just to serve you. You wanted a paycheck, not a daughter. Now you have neither.
Ren, please, I'm begging you, don't leave me like this.
Stop. Stop calling me your daughter when you've already said I'm not. Stop pretending this is about love when it's about money. I'm done, Mom. I really am. Since then, I've heard that my parents have been working tirelessly to pay off their debts. Despite their efforts, life has been incredibly difficult for them. Debt collectors come almost every day, and they live in constant fear, hiding from the creditors who knock on their door. The stress of it all is overwhelming, and I can't imagine what it's like for them. Living under that constant pressure. Every night, they have to keep their heads down, hoping to avoid the inevitable confrontation that's been chasing them for so long. It's hard to fathom the kind of life they're leading right now. One of fear, shame, and endless struggle. I know they're trying their best, but the weight of the debt seems to be too much for them to bear. They work hard, but it feels like no matter how much they do, it's never enough to escape the cycle they're stuck in. The daily stress of dealing with the creditors must be unbearable, and I can't help but feel a sense of guilt. While they are struggling to make ends meet, I'm here living a very different life. One of relative stability. I've managed to move forward, but I know my parents are still trapped in the past, facing the consequences of their mistakes. As for Kevin, after all of that happened, I heard that he managed to find a full-time job, but he didn't stay there long. Apparently, he quit shortly after being hired. It seems like he just couldn't hold on to a steady job, which is a major issue considering his ongoing financial struggles. From what I've heard, he's been moving from place to place, never able to stay in one spot for too long. It's a sad reality, but Kevin doesn't seem to be changing his ways. His spending habits haven't improved at all, and despite the mounting debt, he continues to live a life of wastefulness. What's even more frustrating is that, despite everything that's happened, he doesn't seem to have any sense of urgency about the situation. It's as if he's content living in this constant state of instability, never once feeling the gravity of the debt he's accumulating. He doesn't seem to worry about the future at all, which only adds to the chaos he's already created. His careless attitude toward money and responsibility is likely going to lead him down a very difficult path, and I can't help but worry about what will happen to him if he doesn't change soon. On the other hand, my life has been moving in a completely different direction. I've continued my work as a CEO, and despite the challenges I've faced, I've been able to maintain a steady course. I've been fortunate in that regard, especially considering the financial mess that my family is dealing with. The weight of the debts and the constant strain of trying to keep everything together has been hard on all of us, but I've been able to find stability in my work. It's been a source of peace for me, and I'm proud of the progress I've made. The relief of no longer having to worry about paying off debts or sending money to my family has been profound. I can finally focus on my own life, and for the first time in a long while, I feel like I can breathe a little easier. My finances are in a much better place, and I'm able to spend more time on my business and my future, rather than constantly being bogged down by the weight of obligations that I can never seem to fulfill. There's a sense of freedom that comes with being able to focus on yourself, and I've been enjoying that newfound peace. However, despite all of this, I still feel the sting of estrangement from my family. I had to make the difficult decision to cut ties with them. It wasn't something I wanted, but it became clear that the toxicity and dysfunction that had been present in my life for so long couldn't continue. It was heartbreaking to walk away. But it was something I had to do for my own mental and emotional well-being. I couldn't keep putting myself in a position where I was constantly enabling destructive behavior. Even though I'm estranged from my family, I haven't been completely alone. Uncle Doug and his family have been there for me, offering the support and love that I needed when I felt like I had nothing left. Uncle Doug has been a father figure to me, and I'm incredibly grateful for the role he's played in my life. He's one of the few people who truly understands me, and his unwavering support has given me the strength to keep going. I can't thank him enough for all that he's done for me, and I'm determined to repay him for all of the kindness he's shown me. Looking ahead, I know that there's still a lot of work to be done. I'm not out of the woods yet, and there are challenges ahead, but I'm stronger now, more focused, and more determined than ever to succeed. My business is growing, and I'm finally in a position where I can make decisions that are in my best interest. Rather than constantly worrying about how to make ends meet, it feels good to be in control of my own future, and I'm committed to continuing on this path. I still think about my family, about the mistakes they made and the pain they caused, but I also know that I have to focus on the future. I can't keep looking back at what went wrong. I need to keep moving forward, building a life that is free from the burden of their choices. Uncle Doug has taught me that family doesn't always have to be biological. You can create your own family, made up of the people who truly care about you and want to see you succeed. That's the kind of family I've built for myself, and I'm incredibly grateful for it. In the end, I've learned that life doesn't always go the way you plan. But you can still find peace and success if you keep pushing forward. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, and I'm excited for what the future holds. It hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. I'll continue to work hard, stay focused on my business, and honor Uncle Doug's support by making sure I never lose sight of what truly matters.